hole 1 for Star Spangled Tournament Pro Edition. Playing an 𝙀-𝙀𝙓 shot, which will work with 𝙀-𝙀 level 3 or level 2 even and above. If you don't have Apocalypse, I can't help you, but I would play quarterback and power 5 like Cirque maybe. Anyway, I'm not going to go over all the details just for 𝙀-𝙀 5, but I have finished the text guide for hole 1. I will add a picture and a link later today. 2 left spin, 4.3 top spin. And I'm just looking to be at P3 max, P3 max rest. I'm looking to be centered between these roughs, this one and this one. So here I'm looking at the blue ring and the gap between left and right. Apocalypse 4 and 3, yeah, I'll have it in the text guide how you will tweak it. Now I start with Titan for fast spin setting, and if I get too high wind I swap to Kingmaker. Like here I had 7.5, doesn't show, but so I swap to Kingmaker to get 6.5. I always have that as max wind. Max plus 10 power 3 settings. I don't have grids, so I'm just gonna show where the center line is. I'm using that as a reference. The center line should go like this. Oh, sorry. It should go like this. Like that. But you gotta check what works for you. Might need like this. It's up to you, but that's how I play. This is not great right safe.
Perfect
we do
shot.
max OP and the curl as shown. Yeah, this is not great right safe. I mean, if you want to go for the rough bump eagle, which is way more consistent than the bounce over, you can't really find a drive in this wind that is safe with both left and right grade. It's just not possible, I believe. Second shot, I'm using plus yards for 2 different spots. We either do, the pin check, usually between +4 and +12. And I use 1 short. I will have it in the end of the video in my text guide pick. If you hit the rough and roll out, you will get a shorter rollout, and for that we will be in plus yards in the position where we set up. So 2 different not shorts, what is called tables. So red ring touching the upper right rough line, and blue ring touching lower left bunker. This can vary a little bit, like the blue ring just sticking out, but if it's too much, you are setting up too high. So make sure you're not setting up too high on the rough. Usually you should only need about 1 to 1.4 or 1.5 maybe right spin, and around 3 top spin, or you are in the wrong position. Ball guide will be going just through the hole or just to the hole, both works. Don't have it go through it, just down into it. Adjustment is minus 10% power 4 settings
shot.
with a 12:1 pull. Power 4 because we use power 4 short for the lower level 8.
Eagle.
So if you don't use my text guide, then you use just P3 ball. You can use power 3. Just make sure you have the slider percentages that is the same as your power on the elevation. Anyway, that's hole 1. I will show one more shot, just to see that it's consistent even with accidental OP and such. Anyway, hold on, good luck. Yeah, just another shot. If you don't reach, 1 ring equals 1 extra plus yard. The chart in my guide goes up to 17, which is P4 max. So just use, if it's 2 rings below P3 max, if you play with P3 ball, just use plus 14. So the shot is coming in a little bit on the left side. But yeah, I have dropped it every time. Every time I hit perfect. And I accidentally had OP here. And
perfect shot.
That's why I wanted to show that it's fairly forgiving. Good luck. Hole 2 for Star Spangled tournament. We're playing with quarterback and starting with a power 4 and side spin 1 if you have it, because we use only 1 side spin, so it's favorable, because then you can set spins faster and it's more accurate. But any P4 ball will work. I have dropped this now 3 times in a row in this angle. 1 right spin and 0.2 backspin, and replay glitch, it doesn't show, but at P4 min you want to have P4 min, so minimum line with P4. You want to have the ball guide go through the hole about 1 square, and you want to have the left side of the ball just sticking out on the left side of the flag stick, so basically favoring the right side like this at P4 min again. Then I swap to Kingmaker and I adjust 1 to 1 minus 1 ring. So here 4.7, 5.7 win, 4.7 rings. So I noticed, hold on. I noticed, I don't know if it's 2 wind angles or 3, maybe more. I don't know, but I have dropped this like this wind angle and like this without any tweaks. However, I got this angle way more headwind and I landed a bit further back, which made me miss on the right side. So I recommend, if you get that wind angle, the more headwind one, add 1 or 2 clicks of overpower to compensate.
Perfect shot. Hole in 1.
Yeah, hole 2, good luck. Hole 3, I'm gonna show 2 approaches. I just recorded a long video and it only recorded 1 minute due to not having enough disk space, so I'm gonna do this a bit quicker. 1 approach on the drive, 2 approaches for a second shot. 1 is rough bump and needs a side spin 4 ball like Kingslayer or Kingmaker with side spin 4. The other one you can play with Titan, but I have dropped the other one a bit more. Anyway, for drive, quarterback 9 and 10 set up at top of +10, quarterback 7 and 8 at top of +14. Both will have clear ring touching the right rough. 5 topspin, 2 right spin. Quarterback 7 to 9, so all but quarterback 10 will have to set the spins after, because you have to adjust and swap to Apocalypse level 2 or above, and then set spins to get the 5 topspin. I'm having a click of 1201, so not much, but just a click. Adjustment is max +0, power 3 settings. Max right curve. For 𝙀-𝙈 you have to use center line as reference.
Perfect shot.
And as always, I pull into circle break OP, where I see the ball circle expand, and then I move up again. So I know I have the same amount each time. Second shot, I'm gonna show the sniper backspin shot first. So we're counting up from min to, what I'm looking for is two things. One is this, the gap is usually between 1 and 2 rings from the white to the rough when I'm finished. And this is usually 1 to 2 rings as well. I'm then also looking at this part of the ball guide. As soon as we go too far, the ball guide will increase in height and go like this. Then you know you're too far up, so you just gotta move back. So you will see my position. There's a slight funnel, you see there, just below where the ball guide goes up. Then you should move the camera 45 degrees left, so you have an easier way of seeing the ball guide tip. Usually around 2 backspin or 2.5 backspin, 1 left spin. You want to have the ball guide about 1 square short and aimed a click left, or like a pixel left of the pin. So centered, but very small amount left. Now this is a bit weird because we have tailwind, cross tailwind, but we are not playing 11:59, not straight on the pole, but actually I'm finding 12 p.m. or 12 o'clock. Then I'm moving like a tiny movement, a click towards 12:01 actually. I don't know why it works, but it works very well if you can read your pole angles correctly. Adjustment will be slider plus 0% power free settings. With a click of 12:01. There is a more tailwind angle. I would add 0.1 to adjustment.
Perfect
if you
shot.
get that one.
Albatross.
So yeah, I'm gonna show the other approach. For the other approach, the rough bump one, we need a side spin 4, power free side spin 4, either a Kingslayer or a Kingmaker with side spin 4 minimum. That's what I've been using. So if you wanna keep the wind strength the same to add to the consistency, use that one if you have it, like the 5 rings ball. Now we add 4 right spin and no top spin at the beginning, because at first I didn't do that. I added the spin after and it was way harder to find the right position. So add 4 right spin, no top spin. Then we count up from min, but we set up here, not here. So it will be more like usually 22 rings, almost always. I will have a chart or a table with the rings from min slider numbers. So you want to have the yellow ring, touching or very close to touching the right rough line, the rough fairway line. I'm looking at the ball guide. Usually I set up so the tip is in line with the back of the cup, but a little bit through works as well, just not too much. Left side of ball guide touching right edge of the cup, like that. Adjustment here is actually slider minus 10% power free settings and a straight pull. There is a crosswind, or sorry, tailwind here as well, of course. It's more in this area. I'm not sure. I have not gotten it enough for the rough bomb shot, but just keep track of the background and you will probably figure it out yourself. Maybe add 0.1 to the adjustment. So I always come in left on this hole, always have, and I find that adding more right spin and offsetting more to the right doesn't do anything. You still come in left, so what you need is right curve, in my opinion. So I'm doing teeth right curve.
Perfect shot.
To make it come in at a better angle or roll more to the right, but I still drop it on the left side. So
Albatross.
you gotta tweak and play to what works for you. Anyway, that's hole 3, 2 approaches. After 35, 45 shots maybe, several hours, so yeah, but I'm happy with this. So hole 3, good luck.